Okay, so I was right in the middle of telling you about the other side of this garden when a yellow jacket decided that he liked me. Thankfully, he did not sting me. Bees like me, but I don't like them. I actually have to carry an EpiPen, so I apologize for the quick cutaway, but I realized he was not going to leave me alone. I was in his territory, so I had to move. Um, but anyway, I was talking about, let me come around so you can see it. This butterfly bush, or excuse me, this hummingbird mint, this blue variety. And I forget what it's called. It was supposed to be marvelous. I mean, honestly, it's not terrible, but I've been underwhelmed. I did not feel like it lived up to the hype that it had with bluestone perennials. Again, maybe it does better for people in other zones. But I will say, I mean, it is a lovely plant. You know, I'm going to keep it. Hopefully it'll make it over the winter. And it might thrive and do even better the second year. It has been a bee magnet, so I just haven't found anything purple or blue that I like as much as Blue Fortune. Blue Fortune just is incredible for me. I don't know about the rest of you. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of a spider web here for the hummingbirds fly into it. But we'll see. As I mentioned, I have the Pugster butterfly bush. Hopefully, I'm not sure if it's going to do well there. This area was getting more sun a few weeks ago, but you know, obviously we're moving through the year and the angle of the sun is changing. So I have to get my hand truck and move that one elsewhere. It's probably going to get moved. It may get moved to the first patch that I showed you earlier in the previous videos today. I have a little lime punch hydrangea, which seems to be growing like crazy here, so it's going to stay. Some new varieties of hummingbird mint I tried, as well as some pink whirling butterfly. The whirling butterfly has been a mystery for me. This normally does pretty well for me. This has not. I think it came from Bluestone. I think next year I'll just buy it locally at Home Depot. I never know if Home Depot is going to carry it or not. They didn't carry it until last year. So I just never know what they're going to have from year to year. And then it's a pain to have to traipse around the different nurseries to find what you want. So that's why I ordered from Bluestone. And I don't think I will again. I'll just buy local. The other variety, these hummingbird mint, they've been okay. I don't love them. I don't hate them, but I'll probably go a different direction next year. They're just not very upright. They're sort of sprawling, which is not necessarily a terrible thing. But yeah, I don't see that they are as much as a pollinator magnet either. So, you know, that's kind of another factor. This is one of the David Austin roses I mentioned. Let's see. This is Gabriel Oak. He smells wonderful. I do have some more hummingbird mint I just got a couple of weeks ago. I bought these from Garden Crossings. I just wanted to buy some of the varieties of hummingbird mint I already have from another vendor just to see how they perform. So we'll see, you know, how that goes. They seem to be, you know, taking off and doing pretty well so far. My absolute two of my favorite new additions this year are, you're looking at them. So the first one is black and blue salvia, which I ordered from Burpee Garden, and oh my gosh, this stuff has done amazing. I actually got some pineapple sage from them too, which I had a few years ago, but then it's hard to find around here. And unfortunately, the chipmunks got it, so next year I'm going to get it again, but be more protective because the bees do love it. But this is the first time I have grown this black and blue salvia. I'm going to try to get close here. Sorry. And again, the light's kind of funky with the sun, but I hope you can see. This thing is incredible. I mean, this thing has taken, it is grown. This was 4 plants, and I think we planted at the beginning of June. It is incredible. The hummingbirds love it. The bees love it. And then this also I got literally less than a month ago, y'all. And these were tiny plants. This was from Garden Crossing, so shout out to them. I've actually got some more coming. It's supposed to arrive today. I think this is rockin' something hot pink salvia. I'll need to look it up and link it to you. This has just like tripled in size in less than a month, and I've really not done anything. We did get a lot of rain, but you know, I don't feel like I can take any credit. It's just been phenomenal. Also a pollinator magnet. I've seen hummingbirds in it. It's amazing. This is some red salvia. Let's see. This is called Arctic Blaze Red. I got this from Bluestone a few years ago. It did really great up until this year. It has struggled this year. And I don't know if it's me or the plant. I think this is another one. I like it enough. The hummingbirds love it that I'm going to try and salvage it and try to amend the soil. Fertilizer has not really seemed to do a lot for it. I did move it. I don't know if it's not happy where it is. I mean, it's been in this location before, so I don't know. It could just be an off year for it. And maybe I need to prune it better next year too. I'm not sure. I need to maybe call Bluestone and pick their brain. Sorry on that. I didn't realize I was zoomed in. I'm sorry. So we'll see. These are a couple, I think, dahlias I tried to grow from Home Depot. I feel like I probably just didn't do something right. Not been thrilled. They are probably not staying, but we'll see. And then there's some, I think this is Tango hummingbird mint, which normally does a lot better. And I've grown it on another part of my yard, and it's gone nuts. It hasn't seemed to be doing as well here, so the hummingbirds do love it though, so I think I will get some more next year, but maybe put it in a different place. My Blue Fortune, you know, it's gotten so big. We had a lot of rain, and I just haven't staked it up. But interestingly enough, now it's like with roses, you know, if you have them lateral, you get new growth coming off the stems. So that has started happening. So I do need to stake these up this week. I have a Rose of Sharon. I have Queen Nectarine. This Queen Nectarine has not done as well as last year. And last year it did have the Rose of Sharon and the Blue Fortune. Again, maybe it's how I positioned it, or it could just be an off year or the weather. I don't know. But some kind of rogue purple sage came up this year, which has been beautiful, but like I have no idea where it came from. So maybe that's part of the issue. It's competing with that. But I still love Queen Nectarine. It's also a favorite along with Blue Fortune, and they look really nice together. I've got a couple of things here. Again, these are going to get potted up later this week. We've got a purple cascade butterfly bush, so it's going to do big like the pink. And then we've got some coneflower that I got at Pike's. We've got here the Suncredible Yellows. I have wanted these forever, and I got a pot last fall that I'll tell you more about later. It's not done well, but I'm hoping that these will, so we're going to get those potted up. I had a Rogue Sunflower. Maybe it came from the bird feeder, but we've got this is a new Queen Nectarine, which has been kind of overtaken by the pink Cascade, but I don't mind. I'll just get more Queen Nectarine. But this pink Cascade butterfly bush, it's right up there with the Rockin' Pink Salvia, and the Black and Blue Salvia is like my favorites. Like I said, I got two more. I'm going to get more from Bluestone next year because this has done extremely well. This was very healthy. More David Austin roses. Let's see, this is Princess Alexandra of Kent. It was spectacular in the spring. It has struggled in our heat, so I think fall will be better. And then we have another Pugster Blue. Again, I had one of these, the Christmas hard deep freeze of 2022. Got it. Yeah, we'll see. Munstead Wood is probably my favorite rose. This just had a ton of blooms, as you can see. But it's starting to take off again. Really struggled, and that's typical for I have 4 Munstead Woods. They struggle they're beautiful in the spring, they struggle in the summer, and then they're beautiful again in the fall. So I love it enough, even with all its thorns. Like, you cannot beat the color and the fragrance. Sorry, I have a little butterfly here. But again, the idea moving forward is we'll move our swing back. This belonged to my parents, so it's very sentimental. And we'll kind of do like the other one, but I'm not going to place the things that are doing well where they are. I am not going to move. Other things I'm okay with moving, but if they're thriving where they're at, I'm not moving them. But we'll kind of do, again, the cardboard and the tarp. Again, I've taken a lot of pictures, and I'm going to kind of mark with some spray paint where they go back so that I can be strategic once we lay down cardboard and tarp to do this area next spring. And again, I think, when we have this kind of extending through here, again, not covering the tree roots, but coming around and having a curved garden, I think it's going to look really good. So that's something to look forward to next spring. All right, so also I do have a new water fountain. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it here or over there. So when we get it hooked up, I'll make some photos or videos for you. But this is my area that I like to enjoy from my little screened-in porch. So this is one of my favorite parts of my little country yard. But anyway, so those are thoughts and visions. Again, we'll fill this in. My wheelbarrow right now is holding pen for some roses I got and did not plant. I'm probably just going to give those to friends because I think moving forward I'm not going to get any more roses. I want to focus more on the evergreens, the conifers, the shrubs, and the perennials with some annuals mixed in, and maintain the roses that I have. We'll see. I might pot a couple of these and then just give these to friends for the rest. My wheelbarrow, I always have a really nice fall display that looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. I wanted to do something for summer, and I just, had all these other projects and didn't. But I am going to incorporate the wheelbarrow into my new landscape plan moving forward. This is sentimental. It's belonged to my family for a long time, and it's old and rusted, but I love it. So we will be using this. And then you can see my banana alyssums that I started with a little while ago. They're going to get planted over here in front of the house. But I think I may go get some more from Pikes just to kind of go ahead and start getting them established, even if the landscaping is not in place till next year. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on the tour of this part of my country yard. I have just a couple more things to show you. And I hope, again, that you enjoyed and that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.